Hey, welcome to the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast with me, Iona Meade at the Soul Legacy TV, Spiritual Business Success with Iona. I'm laughing because I did actually look in the mirror and do my hair, and it's kind of like, oh no, it's the curtains. Anyway, all right. So welcome to this episode of the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast. It is Friday. It is Relationship Freedom Friday, and we're going to be talking about your soul tribe and your soul family relationships, a little bit about soulmate relationships, but mostly about your soul tribe and calling in your soul tribe. So have you got a soul tribe around you that get you and get it, and that you can share all of the things that really are meaningful for you as a spiritual entrepreneur, as a light worker, as a service-based business owner? I know for me on my early journey, and still now, really, in all honesty, I've got a lot of people around me that love me, and I love actually getting the work that we do and calling in your soul tribe is kind of a different thing altogether. So welcome. Let me know where you are in the world, where you're watching from. And again, I set the intention to call in my soul tribe and connect with my soul family. And so on the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast, I'm here to just share with you my journey, my highs, my lows, my successes, to journal with you, to visualize with you, to express gratitude with you, to set soul's intentions with you, to manifest with you. I'm here for you, right? And so this video journaling process is my journey, and it's for you, it's for my students, and it's kind of like soul speaking, what I call soul speaking into existence, and letting the universe know that I'm showing up. Hey, welcome. You're in Melbourne, Australia. Are you? How exciting! I'm so excited. It's after 9 p.m. for me. What time is it for you? And if you don't mind, you can share your name, and if not, then that's okay. I will see where you are. Are you on my Facebook? This is streaming out on my YouTube channel at the Soul Legacy TV, Spiritual Business Success with Iona. It's also streaming out in all of my groups and all of my pages. So thank you for the love, and thank you for joining me. So let me know where you are, and then I know where to look to see your name. Awesome. So if you're new to me, again, this is the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast, and I talk about setting your intentions and visualizing to get, hey, love, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, Janae Marie. Oh, wow. So it's 8:19 a.m. Tina. Oh, welcome, Tina. Thank you for joining me. Relationship Freedom Friday is my favorite day. It's my favorite day because I get to connect with new people, new soul tribe, and old soul tribe as well. I'm really good, thank you. So Janae Marie says, looking amazing, beautiful. Thank you. I'm literally Janae Marie. I've had my jammies on all day. You know how it goes. And I've run upstairs. I'm like, sort myself out. And then I've come on and my hair's everywhere. But it's okay. So Janae Marie, thank you so much. So I am good, thank you. As long as you guys are all good, what we're going to do is journal together, set intentions together, see how we're feeling and see how we're vibrating, and raise our vibration by the end of this podcast. Janae Marie says, being crazy, working a lot, but life is great. So blessed. Awesome. So I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but I literally about 15 minutes ago put the call to co-authors to share their spiritual awakening story. I did that again. I did that a long time ago, and Janae Marie is a co-author in the co-author book. And I spent some time offline helping and healing myself first. I spent some time offline fostering those relationships and stuff. And so I'm back. And I'm back with a vengeance. And there you go. There you pop up. I love the way that we connect. So what I want to do is say, with the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast, you're familiar with all of the areas, Janae Marie, is talk about your vibe, how you feel. Are you in soul funk or are you in soul flow? So Janae, you said that you're crazy, working a lot, but life is great and so bliss. I want to have that light work and that lifestyle balance. For my soul tribe, I know that's really important. Family time's important. Calling in your soul tribe, working online. I want to work online and travel while I teach. So that's where I'm going. And the more that I step into that energy, and the more I can see myself, going around the world, doing all the things, I'm just like, the more great people come into my world. So how are you feeling today? If nobody's asked you, how are you feeling? So the way that we do this on the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast is to rate our vibration, right? As we journal. So I have my journal, the Soul Legacy Journal, Spiritual Waking Stories of 365, I say. And so we rate between a 1 and an 11. 11 is you're in, like, connected, higher self, source, flowing, like everything's moving, or in soul funk, which is a 1. Which is okay as well, because the contrast is just like, contrast is what it is, right? Today I'm in an 11, and if I was feeling lower vibe, I'd be like even higher vibe, because you guys have hopped on. So welcome. And again, let me know where you are watching in the world. Australia, I love that. I didn't realize that this time was that it depends what area you are in Australia. Janae Marie says sometimes a little time off is needed. Elevated vibe when you're living is the key to stay happy, healthy, and humble. Absolutely. Intentional living for me is setting those intentions and releasing and letting go of what is not serving us. And that brings me to the next segment of our vision board. I've got a spiritual vision board challenge. Oh, I don't think I've got the comment up on the channel. Maybe I have. Whoa, yes, I have. So I want to invite you guys to the next live. I know you've done this with me, January, but I've got the live vision board challenge for spiritual business vision board challenge. And it happens on the second week of December annually. I would love for you guys to join. I will do it live. I'll stream it out, but I'm doing it on my YouTube channel. So I would love for you to join. There's a Facebook group for the Spiritual Business Vision Board Challenge as well. Let me just tap into these. Janae Marie says, I'm feeling an 8, a little tired. That's good. That's good. A little tired, but still up, making the most of the day. Also, if you've been doing, so for those of you who don't know, Janae Marie has like different unsociable hours, really. But they're sociable when you just get used to it. So making the most of your day. So what I invite you to do is go back and look from last Friday to this Friday and see how you're vibing in terms of your relationship, the relationship with you, the relationship with your soul tribe, your soul clients, all those things. And then set the intention when you come back and journal with me next Friday and say, hey, Iona, this manifested. I set the energy and I've got this on my vision board. So I break down your life into 7 areas. These 7 areas, the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast stands for: contribution freedom, health freedom, emotional freedom, environmental freedom, relationship freedom, which is today, love it, spiritual freedom, and financial freedom. So when we visualize, and when you do your vision board, you'll be really clear on the things to say yes to and the things to say no thank you to, that you want to have around you, especially when you're calling in your soul tribe and your soul family. Because for me, I had to let go of a lot of people, and maybe it's for a little season, maybe it's not, and say yes to different people. And so I posted in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs Facebook group. It's actually doubled in size since the last time that I posted in there a couple of years ago. It's now 800,000 members strong. So I've posted in there, and hopefully I've missed that soul tribe so much. So yeah, let me know if you've done a vision board. Let me know if you'll come to the vision board challenge. Janae Marie said, let go and have the open mind to forgive and release those who are not serving you, because I definitely have learned to love the process. Absolutely. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, the nights are getting to be too much for me. A shift is needed for the new year. Can I get an amen? Yes. About that. And when you're ready, it's that when you're ready, the universe says, hey, it's time. So is the universe saying it's time for you for a shift, for you calling in your soul tribe, and within your soul tribe is your soul niche, and then your soul clients, and then you're off and running to the races, right? So I would love for you to join me on the Vision Board Challenge. The next segment of this Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast, and it's a journaling podcast, meaning take some notes, write it down, set your intentions. What I want to know is how you want to launch your day, and how you want to lead your day, and how you want to leave your day. For me, that's just our legacy. So what does your morning routine look like, your daytime routine, and your nighttime routine? And when you do the vision board, what you'll notice is you'll get what I'm getting right now if I'm jumping is notifications from Tinder. Just saying, right? So yeah, long story. So like how you launch your day, lead your day, and leave your day, does it look like the vision that you really had for yourself? The vision that you had years ago when you started your spiritual business, the vision that you had when you discovered what your soul purpose is. And if it doesn't, what we do is set the intention over this next week. So how we can take some steps, how we can alter our vibration, how we can be in alignment with where it is that we really want to be. And again, the next step of this Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast is to decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do to make this shift. Might be something big, might be something small. And that's what I did today. I posted in the group because I want to shift that. Janae Marie says, love that. Launch your day, lead your day, and leave your day. Yes, that's what the Soul Legacy Academy is. Launching your day, leading your day, and leaving your day with ease, grace, and flow. So people talk about a morning routine. They talk about daytime routine. Some people talk about a nighttime routine. But for me, I didn't want to just do a morning routine and then the rest of my day go to, fill in the blank. I wanted to set the energy and segment intend my day. I talk about this on the Vision Board Challenge. Segment intend my day, and actually every single day that we're doing that is our legacy. Janae Marie, and you've had a lot of losses, and so we don't know when our last day is. So every single day counts, and we have 24 hours in a day, and it's like, okay, what are we going to do with our time? How are we going to chunk down our time? How are we going to segment our day to be calling in our soul tribe? If we're busy off doing whatever we're doing and we never make time to call in our soul tribe or have relationships, or my daughter actually sent me a message, and she said that my granddaughter has like a Christmas lunch next Friday. And I'm like, instantly, it just schedules out my calendar to have calls. And then she said, nobody's going to be there because everybody's working. I have the freedom to be able to do that. And I'm like, okay, I'll be there. So that's like those relationships and that time and having that freedom. It's a little thing, but she's my grandbaby, and she's my son's daughter, and my son passed 8 years ago. So we have to represent, you know what I mean? Like, it's making that time. How you launch your day, lead your day, and leave your day is, for me, having the freedom to do that. The Seven Freedoms Frequency is having the freedom to do that, and having the freedom to choose. And if you don't have the freedom to do that, that's absolutely fine. I've just spent the last year fostering 3 children under 5, and I've just got news that one of them has just had an allergic reaction. So that's like, oh my gosh, it's just you do what you need to do when you need to do it. But I definitely felt the shift in the call. Jane Reese, I feel there is so much freedom in knowing you have the ability to change your life. Hang on. With your vibes. It makes your life so much more fun when remembering to be your best so you can live your best. Yeah, and that's why I'm showing up every single day for the Seven Freedoms Frequency. It's for me. It's for me first, and then it's for you guys. It's for me first. Jemma says, your daughter is beautiful. She is looking so amazing in the pictures I've seen, like mom, like daughter. Oh, thank you, love. Yeah, my granddaughter was dressed up. My granddaughter's 10. Why did her mum send me a picture and she's got lipstick on? I'm like, oh, my son would be horrified. And little heels, but like, girly shoes. And her earrings that we got her for Christmas and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, my grandbaby. It's just absolutely crazy. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, how do we launch our day, lead our day, and leave our day? The next segment for the Seven Freedoms Frequency podcast is saying gratitude. And I don't know if you say gratitude every single day, if you've got a journal, but I want to say gratitude because we want to be grateful for the things that we've manifested in the past, things that are in the present, and things that are in the predicted future, I say. So the things that we want to manifest, the things that we want to draw closer. And if we don't vibe at that frequency, we're not going to be manifesting it, if that makes sense. So I want to say gratitude. So you can say it with me if you like. And I call this soul speaking into existence. And again, for me, the relationship Freedom Friday is about having the relationship with me first and then with everybody else. So I say I'm happy and I'm grateful and I appreciate. So we'll bring all of the seven freedoms frequency in. So I'm happy and grateful and appreciate that I could contribute in my light work. I could contribute to my great niece and nephews. Because it's not just about business and contributing for me. You know, that it's massive for me. I'm happy and I'm grateful and appreciate health. What am I happy and grateful for? The health of my great nephew. I just got news, and he's had an allergic reaction. And just, you know, praying, and I'm happy and grateful for his health. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate emotional freedom. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate what's been coming up for me. The emotional connection that I have with my daughter, like I'll share more about for the relationship. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate the environment that I'm in. It was snowing this morning. I was like, oh no, snow. And then somebody posted on Facebook, it's a dusting. And I'm like, dude, that feels like 3 feet of snow to me. So I'm happy and grateful and appreciate the environment that I'm in. Happy and grateful and appreciate my relationships now. Like I said, for me, fostering for the relationship with you guys, the relationship with all of my family, like, and calling in my soul tribe. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate the soul tribe that I know that are coming, like really coming strong. I love that. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate. My daughter said something to me today, and I could take offense, but I haven't. I'm like, okay, I get it. And she's like, Mom, I don't mean it in. And I go, no, it's cool. I said, this is content. So she had agreed to do something, drive somewhere, and it was snowing. You know, it was like, okay, we're saying yes to things. This is what happens. Like, she's a new driver, and I didn't really want her on the road, but she said yes to something. It's very important, and we're grateful that I'm grateful that she said yes. It was fine, and it was went good. To do with family, right? And so she said, Mum, like, I've watched you say yes to so many things throughout my life. And she's watched me say yes to certain things that have impacted her. And not always in a positive way, i.e. relationships, right? And she said, you go the extra mile, and you go the extra mile for people. And it's not even that they would necessarily go the extra mile for you. And no, that's not why you do it. But you always say, you know, that do it for me. Like, of course you do it for me. And she said, in reality, most people wouldn't. And I was like, actually, yeah, that's proven and tested, right? So over this time, it's not really proven and tested. And I go, I know, but I still would do it because I love my family, right? And I love my friends and stuff. So, and they would really do it for me. But she's like, she's on a season of saying no. I don't think she actually will, but she's like, I'm gonna say no. But she's watched me, and I said, I want to be a role model for you. And if that is what you've taken away, absolutely honor that. Like, I don't even know what's going on in my head today. Absolutely honor that, right? I get it. Absolutely get it. Good for her. like, well done, Mia. But she's right in the sense of, you know, what we say yes to and what we say no to is gonna, and relationship wise, it's either propel us on our soul path or hold us back, and even have us go backwards, because some of the things that I'd said yes to over the year had me having to start again. And Janae Marie, obviously, as a co-author, I'm grateful that you've popped up. It's been like a couple of years, you know, so I am really, really grateful for the relationships that I have, and to be able to say, you know, thank you for loving me. Thank you for being patient. I'm really grateful for that. And thank you. And I'm happy and grateful and appreciate for the soul guidance, because I had to pause. I listened to my soul guidance, and I paused. It was absolutely, and I want to share the spiritual awakening stories, but I'm set up now. and I'm solid and I'm grounded. I was riding by the seat of my pants before, and I was like literally making stuff up as I was going along because I was following that soul guidance, and I'm back again following my soul guidance. It won't go away. Our soul calling doesn't go away. When we need to call in our soul tribe, when we need to build relationships with our soul family, it does not go away. I know that for sure. I'm happy and grateful and appreciate all of the co-authors that are raising their hand and saying yes, and who are ready to invest to not only share their spiritual awakening story in the co-author book series, but also who want to build their own author platform and write their own book. I'm excited about that. I really am excited about that. So I'm happy and grateful for that. So what I will do is pull a card for today because I want to get off this live. It's late. I appreciate you guys though. Thank you for hopping on and spending that time with me. So I'm shuffling Keepers of the Light. Did you hear that? Usually, oh, you saw my face. Usually I'll shuffle it until one will pop. Half of them fell on the floor, but this one stayed. So this is the one. Paul the Venetian. Okay, it says experiencing grace. Yes. Share your gifts with grace. Well, yes, obviously. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. This is why I'm on this live this late, because waves of inspiration and love as well. Oh gosh, do you know what? Relationships, and I'm talking about relationships, and I'm gonna be like talking more about relationships on my second YouTube channel for spiritual dating, right? That is why I'm getting the Tinder experiment going. And again, having that soulmate relationship pop up before I've popped on this live, and I'm like, what is that? I told you, universe. There's either a love story or a war brewing. I'm looking for the Venetian. Oh my gosh, it's this one. All right, let's read this and let's see what we've got. Although my eyes are blurry, so let's see if I can read it. Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. Love it. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. Yes, in alignment with the post that I've just posted. Thank you. And I've had 2 people on that post say that they'd like to share their spiritual awakening story. So thank you. We have limited spots for co-authors. I know that. So that's cool. I don't know how many spots as yet. It depends. So the beauty of the soul with their world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. That's for you, right? Extended message. Excuse me. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time all day long, right? They are inspired by the divine. Yes, they are. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. Thank you. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past. Can I get an amen for this card? Like, can I? Because that's awesome. Yes. Okay. But now it's time to recognize how talented you are. I absolutely do. I sat in and watching welcome. I'm reading this card. I sat watching my own teachings today and yesterday, and I was like, do you know what? You're all right. You're pretty good. Not in a big-headed way. So it says, follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world. As you share it, it with all those around you. You make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. How amazing is that? I love that. So that is for you as well. Sorry about the bad reading, but 1, I need glasses, and 2, I have learning dyslexia. But I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so we've got, the book that I was listening to today was The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. I was on my walk today in the snow listening to that, and I can't even remember all the things that I was listening to, but the title kind of says itself. Spell, she was, well, the universe just has you back. It just does. Like, being in vibrational alignment, we know this. And well done. Who bought the book? Somebody bought the book. I posted on there and they said ordered. I'm like, yes, this is the thing. Books change lives, and it's not even my book. This is the Soul Legacy Journal. Spiritual Awakening Stories of 365, or 365 Days of Your Spiritual Awakening Story. That's the co-author book series, the co-author book title. A co-created soul path to spiritual alchemy for light workers. So when we do the Bank 50K in 50 Days challenge, imagine as part of this process, I'm going to challenge you to be in alignment with financial freedom. Now, the financial freedom comes through, don't turn off. Let me know where you're watching from. The financial freedom comes through giving your gifts out in the world as a spiritual entrepreneur, as a light worker, as a service-based business owner to your soul family and your soul tribe, right? Soul tribe impact and soul family influence, okay? Working with your soul clients. Now, if you're not fully in alignment with doing that, then this can help. So the Soul Income Game, Bank 50K in 50 Days Challenge, that journal gives you a vibrational money voucher every single day for 50 days. And so I want you to commit to spending that vibrational money voucher on the things that you have on your vision board, hence the vision board challenge, meaning the experiences. Because oftentimes we're like, I don't need the money. Well, if you look on your vision board or you do the vision board challenge with me, you'll see that some of those things cost money. Excuse me. And I've been talking to people, different people, guys on Tinder, 2 sailors who want to sail the world on a yacht. And my daughter's dad was saying that he was going to buy a yacht. And I was like, a yacht? Whatever, a yacht. And then I end up talking to 2 people that own a yacht. I'm like, oh, okay, that's in my vibration. And I'm not going to sail the world at all. I'm going to travel the world, but not sail the world. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm definitely going to go on a yacht, though. I need to put that on my vision board. After all this talk about yachts and sailing. So, that costs money, right? It costs money. And, these 2 guys want to sail around the world and have an internet connection, but don't really want to, one wants to trade and one doesn't want to work. But you have to have that money to be able to do that. It's that freedom. I don't know whether you want to sail, you want to go on a camper van, you want to travel, whatever it is. Like, we want to see the world, right? So spend your vibrational money voucher on the experiences that you want to experience. Type 10% to a worthy cause. My worthy cause is, and I don't know what your worthy cause is, Janae Marie, but my worthy cause is a charity called Compassionate Friends for bereaved parents, because I am one. So I dedicate my work to my son. And we come from the space that all of our bills are paid, all of our taxes are paid, and all of our savings are done, whole entire year. So this is play money. What would you spend your vibrational money voucher on today? You don't spend it today, you can carry it over to the next day. So you've got more money the next day. But on Financial Freedom Sunday, you've got to spend it with me. I will spend my vibrational money voucher, big chunk, on Sunday. Although I have been coming online and forgetting to spend it first, but I will spend it. Excuse me, even if I have to spend it while I'm online, because I don't want to lose money. Excuse me. All right, so that's the I think we've done the book. I kind of didn't really do the book, but The Universe Has Your Back is an amazing book. And usually I would save a book like that for Spiritual Freedom Saturday, but I wanted to have and hone in on the relationship with me and the universe, like that relationship. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, what else? I think that's it. Let me look, because I don't want to miss anything, because it's like half an hour and it's usually an hour. We did the rating, we did the vision board, we did the gratitude, we did how you launch and lead it and leave your day, the soul income game, we did the book, we did the card, now I'd like to invite you to the YouTubers podcasting partnerships for spiritual entrepreneurs with a movement. It's to the Spiritual Biz YouTubers Network, because I want to create a space for spiritual entrepreneurs to collaborate and co-create and cross-promote and launch your book and all the things. You can come in the Spiritual Entrepreneurs Book Launch Club as well. I think that will probably be the leading group, whereas I thought the other one would be the leading group. I think this will be the leading group, and then the podcasting and the connecting can be that space that when you're ready to promote your book and you're ready to get out there and you're ready to feature and you're ready, because I realize that not everybody started a podcast, not everybody started a YouTube channel. This is me doing my YouTube channel, my YouTube podcast, repurposing it into an audio podcast, doing my Facebook lives, doing my lives on socials. I've not streamed it on Twitter because it is on Twitter or X. Not streamed it on LinkedIn because it just has problems with LinkedIn. It's just a bit weird, but I will share it, but I can. And so I'm all into repurposing. So if you think, oh gosh, it's really hard to do a YouTube channel, it's really hard to do a podcast, it's not at all. And it's positioning, you don't have to have 1 million downloads on your podcast, not at all. They'll come in time. But starting from scratch is something that I was really I'm really big on showing you, because when you're starting in the way that I'm showing you, you're going to save a bunch of time and energy and heartache and tears, because I had all of that. So you're welcome. So I'm really excited. So I want to share with you how to write your book, launch your own solo book. I invite you to come and be a co-author in the Soul Legacy Journal, share your spiritual awakening story, hit me up, come into one of the groups. The links are in the show notes and the description. If you schedule on to the monthly call, you can share your spiritual awakening story and you can share in there if you want to be a co-author. If you want to launch your own book, I will share with you how to do your book on pre-order, so you don't even have to write your book. You can have up to a year to write the manuscript. That is lit, and get it to #1 bestseller, which is what I did. And I will be launching the paperback of my book. The book is called Spiritual YouTubers from Scratch, a soul-guided influencer's compass to leverage your light work and lifestyle on YouTube, because Seven Freedoms Frequency is all about that. So that is it. Half an hour just gone. Whoop, whoop. Rather than an hour today. It's late. I'm going. I've got to go. I'm going to go stay at my sister-in-law's. That again, soul family. Have an amazing day. Share your gifts. Shine your light, because you are born to serve. Here's to showing up, speaking out, and serving deep. Be blessed in your soul purpose. Big love. Take care.